According to Mother Dairy's latest filing with Registrar of Companies (ROC), the company's total revenues crossed the 10,000 crore mark in financial year 2019-20. In an interview with Business Line, Manish Bantlish, Managing Director, Mother Dairy, said that despite the COVID-19 pandemic, financial year 2021 was a good year for the company, with many categories growing in strong double digits, up to 20% and more. We would ideally want to double our turnover in the next 4 to 5 years. Mother Dairy is servicing consumers in varied product ranges in multiple geographies, and we are now focusing on strengthening our presence as a pan-India player. We are a unique organization as we are not only an FMCG company but also a big retailer in the Delhi NCR region with over 2,000 touch points. A key focus will be by becoming more relevant to the consumers at these points. We are seeing 40 to 50% growth in e-commerce channel. We will also explore a hyper-local delivery model for doorstep delivery of products, leveraging on the network of our Safal stores in the Delhi NCR region, as consumers are looking for convenience with doorstep deliveries. Established by the FAO, World Milk Day is celebrated every year on June 1st to recognize the importance of milk as a global food. To celebrate this important day, the Varghese Kurian Center of Excellence (VKCOE), housed at IRMA in association with the IDA Gujarat chapter, conducted a webinar on reducing carbon footprint in dairying. Dr. J.B. Prajapati, the chairperson of VKCOE, convened the meeting by briefing about the importance and history of milk in the Vedas. Shri Minesh Shah, Executive Director NDDB, spoke about the developments and the initiative taken by the NDDB to reduce carbon footprint in dairying. The ration balancing program has educated about 3 million dairy farmers about the scientific feeding techniques, which has eventually led to a reduction in the enteric methane emissions per kg milk by 15%. NDDB has so far set up around 2,000 biogas plants across 18 states in India, which has reduced carbon emission by 4,000 tons. Dr. R.S. Sodhi, Managing Director GCMMF, mentioned that carbon dioxide and other greenhouse gas emissions per capita in India is only 1.84 tons, as against the global average of 4.8 tons. And out of the total emissions, only 25% is contributed by the food sector. US alone is responsible for 40% of the emissions, while Europe is responsible for 29%. For the production of 1 kg of fat and SNF, around 2.5 kg of carbon dioxide is emitted. Shri Amit Vyas, the Managing Director of Amul Dairy, defined carbon footprint as the emission of carbon dioxide and other greenhouse gases by different activities in an organization. He mentioned about Amul Green initiatives, where installation of biogas plants has resulted in reduction of greenhouse gas emission of 511 metric ton per annum. Shri R.S. Sodhi, MD GCMMF, was conferred with the regional award as Asia Pacific Productivity Champion. It is given by Asian Productivity Organization APO Tokyo, Japan, in recognition of enhanced productivity and efficient milk supply chain. Mr. Sodhi is the first Indian to have received the prestigious award in the last 20 years. The APO invites nomination from the national productivity organizations of member countries. The Government of India's National Productivity Council, under the Department of Promotion of Industry and Internal Trade (DPIIT), Ministry of Commerce and Industry, unanimously recommended Mr. Sodhi's name for the award. The APO regional awards are conferred every 5 years, and each country can nominate only one candidate out of the all nominations. Every 5 years, only 5 regional nominees receives the award. Mr. Sodhi received the award on behalf of 3.6 million dairy farmers. I think that this award is a recognition of India's most productive and efficient supply chain of milk in the world, where a farmer gets 70 to 80% of consumer price as compared to world average of 35 to 40%. Odisha Chief Minister Mr. Naveen Patnaik on Thursday announced a package for farmers affected by cyclone Yas, which hit the coastal districts on May 26th. As per the package, an input subsidy of Rs 6,800 per hectare will be given to small nominal farmers with over 33% crop damage in unirrigated land, while in irrigated areas farmers will get input subsidy of Rs 13,500 per hectare. Similarly, Rs 18,000 per hectare will be given for land growing all weather crops like mango, cashew nut, coconut and kevra. A minimum subsidy of Rs 2,000 for all weather crops and Rs 1,000 for other crops will be provided. Rs 2,100 will be provided for the reconstruction of the cattle shelters to farmers who have lost cattle, goats, sheep and poultry due to cyclone Yas, while a sum of Rs 30,000 has been announced for dairy cattle. Rs 25,000 will be provided for non-dairy animals. Similarly, for a maximum of 6 cows, Rs 16,000 per calf, Rs 3,000 up to 30 goats and sheep, and rupees 50 per chicken will be given to affected farmers. Cows can pass on the hypoglycine A toxin through their milk. As per a study by the Martin Luther University Hall, Wittenberg and the Linbis Institute of Plant Biochemistry in Toxin shows this. The substance can cause severe symptoms in humans and animals. Small amounts of the toxins were detected in the raw milk of cows that grazed in a pasture exposed to sycamore maple. High concentrations of hypoglycine A can be found in unripe ackee and lychee fruit and in the seeds and seedlings of various maple trees. The toxin can cause severe illness in humans. In 2017, Indian researchers were able to prove that the toxin was responsible for the sudden death of several hundred children in the country. These children had previously eaten large quantities of lychee. The substance interferes with the body's energy metabolism. One typical symptom in human is very low blood sugar levels. It is still unclear, for example, how much toxin the cows have to ingest for there to be detectable traces in their milk. Follow-up studies will be needed to determine whether the substance is destroyed when the milk is processed or even whether this low concentration is a cause for concern and how it can be prevented. Private dairy Milky Mist Dairy Foods has announced its diversification into daily need consumer fresh food industry. It has been done through acquisition of Asal Foods Industries for an undisclosed sum. Milky Mist CMD Satish Kumar says, "We expect a 10% revenue share through this acquisition of Asal Foods. We want to take advantage of our strong supply chain management with over 15,000 freezers across the country. With onboarding Asal Foods, we expect the average revenue per freezer to grow by 3x. Milky Mist overall revenue crossed rupees 1,000 crore as of March 30th, 2021. It saw a 30% year-on-year growth in financial year 21. We have been growing by an average of 40% every year," he said. "We see synergies only in the distribution channel. The biggest challenge faced by Asal was single product distribution, especially a product like batter, which is of less value, and we have a strong cold chain distribution." Jammu and Kashmir Rural Livelihood Mission JKRLM Ummeed, through its self-help group platform, has initiated a first of its kind all-women dairy farmers producer organization FPO at Mitrigam in Pulwama district. This farmer producer organization functions like any other professional private limited company. It has a CEO and a board of members. It can undertake all activities as per its article of association for the collective efforts of farmers, including setting up common facilities like a milk plant, fodder plant, etc. The organization aims to help its members achieve better produce prices by having better market linkages. It will also create employment opportunities and provide a stable market platform for women. The SHG named Chandni aims to run this organization on the same pattern as that of Amul in Gujarat.
Thanks for watching Daily News 7x7 channel with news update from last 7 days. To continue receiving update from this channel, I, Kuldeep Sharma, request you to subscribe this channel and share and like the video. And also, don't forget to press the bell icon. Thank you.